Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings and great rising, greetings and great rising. Good afternoon or good evening. Wherever you are in your day, wherever you are on your journey, baby. Welcome, 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 and welcome back. For those that are new here, my name is Robin, the creatrix of Amethyst and Clover. To my warriors, to my TGs, to my subscribers, to my family and my friends, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you so much for the love, the likes, and the comments. You know the kid loves to commune. Ashe, Ashe. We're going to get into this reading. There are a lot of changes that are taking place. We're going from Leo to Virgo, Ashe, Ashe, and from summer to autumn, AYIBOBO, Asheo. And there are a lot of things that are going to be taking place during this time. So I just want to see what energies are coming our way, what changes are, being brought up. AYIBOBO, Asheo. So earth signs, Virgo, Ashe, Capricorn, and Taurus. Let's get into it. AYIBOBO, Asheo. Yes, we're going to have a lot of energies taking place. There are going to be changes, with the energy of you about to come through. Yes. So we have, look at that, nurturing and rebirth, Gaia and the spring equinox, Ashe, Ashe. So this is going to be a nurturing time for you, encouraging you to see the endings and the beginnings. You're going through a rebirth, so there might have been a lot of challenges, a lot of growth pains, growth spurts, transformations, fertilities. You're about to give birth. Whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been going through, is to get you closer to that point, to open up, to clear out. Ashe, Ashe. So giving yourself that nurturing energy. Yes. And I also love that for you earth signs, you see a lot of earth all the way. Gaia. So let that be that energy stating that, yeah, this is definitely your reading. Ashe, Ashe. As you can see, change is going to be really big for you. This is, we're going into that autumn equinox. So take a look back from the spring equinox on. Ashe, Ashe. So you're being encouraged to take a look back. Whatever you're going through now, it sparked off back in spring. Ashe, Ashe. And that was just a season ago. AYIBOBO, Asheo. Nurture yourself. Give yourself that love, that healing, the freshness of it all. All of that stuff is being cleared out. Look, it gets really clear for you. If I could just pick up these cards, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Ashe, Ashe. All of that earth energy. And it's coming through that, Mother Earth is giving you some clarity, some freshness, new beginnings. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Don't be too hard on yourself. There are a lot of things that are definitely coming your way. She has a crescent moon as an earring. And we're going into that new moon, new moon energy, Ashe. So we're already in the crescent phase of things. And this reading is coming to you during the Gemini moon. So all about communication, really big and really heavy. I'm really pulling strongly for Virgo energy because we're coming through. But Capricorn and Taurus, this is also for you. There's a lot of times where earth energy likes to be grounded, likes to be very much on stable ground. You don't do well when things are shaky. You don't do well when things are up in the air. Ashe, Ashe. You don't find comfort and stability or safeness when things are just blowing around. AYIBOBO, Asheo. But remember, when the winter season is ending, that death phase of winter, we have so much to look forward to during the spring. You know, so spring gives you that energy of it's okay. This was just a cycle that had to end so a new one could begin. You're about to give birth, whether it's actual birth, whether it's birth of a new thought, because you know we got that wind energy going on. Ashe, Ashe. Mercury rocks with Virgo as well as Gemini. So communication, and like I said, that wind energy is coming through from the moon phase of the weekend. Ashe, Ashe. So take a look back in regards to some of the challenges that you may have been facing during that time, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Ashe. Take a look back and see, where did you feel the most unstable? What transformations and changes were you going through at that time? Because it wasn't for nothing. Ashe. Where were your words and your energies on a lower vibration? Now was the time to heal and see and clear out. Because there's a lot of gifts being given to you, especially on a earthly level as well as an airy level. You can't stay on the ground all the time. You're a peacock, baby. Sometimes you just gotta fly. Ashe, Ashe. We have butterflies, rabbits out here, peacock feathers. Ashe, Ashe. So this is a time where, for you, earth energy, it's going to be a time of movement. Ashe, Ashe. And you may have been grounded just a little too long. Or it could have been, you know, exactly what you need. But for you, where everyone else may need to ground and, you know, stay centered, this is going to be a time of movement. This is where it's something you're going to have to push through. New energy, you know, you're going to have to see it through. Ashe, Ashe. Oh, I could just, baby, listen. For you, earth energy, I could really just focus on these two cards because so much is coming through. But we got messages that also wants to come through. Ashe, Ashe. Yeah. Yoga. This is what I'm talking about. You know, you've been grounded. You've been aligning yourself with the energies. You've been sitting here, and this is coming through with Libra energy. So the foundation of that air come through where you've been very grounded and focused and centered. You've been about your business. You've been real peace. Yeah. But as you can hear, it's time to come out. Handcuffs. It's time to come out. And baby, listen. Virgo energy come through. It is time to come out. And you have 44. Oh, and then you have 8. Let this message come through with the water energy of Scorpio, empty nest. It is time to get out. It is time to, you know, really go through the changes that you're going through. Don't fight it. There's that balance of being grounded in movement. We have water and we have earth here. And right in the middle, yes, I am loving it. Right in the middle, we have Libra energy. So it's the balancing of it all. You can't stay in this position and constantly contemplate. You're going to have to also add in that movement aspect of it all. You're feeling restricted. You need to break free. You need a release. And the way to get that release is to, you know, understand that, yes, some things may be still in the dark. There may still be some uncertainties. But you can't wait until everything is in perfect, total alignment to your, you know, requirements. Come through. Earth energy. It's also about movement. This is what, that change is all about. The change is trying to get you to understand that this is a part of the cycle. You can't just stay stuck. This is an empty nest. You're going to have to leave the nest. It is time to leave the nest. It is time to free yourself. It is time to let go. It is time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Your foundation, the security and the benefit and the everything that you're looking for on a earthly realm, you need to allow yourself to elevate, to levitate. When you're grounding yourself, meditation, will do wonders for you. Yoga itself will be wonders and do wonders for you. Being quiet, staying peace, staying leveled and grounded. Yes, beautiful things. You're going to get a lot of your messages, that way. That is your element, to be grounded. But you're also going to need to be able to learn how to go with the flow, to embrace the change, to see the beauty in it, to know when to insert yourself into it, and want to stand your ground and be rock solid. Ashe, ashe. These are about like endings and beginnings. You've grown on a level. You've outgrown your current situations and or conditions. Ashe. You could be looking for a house and being emotionally involved. Understand that work that you put in, you deserve this. This is yours. Make room for it. There's something in regards to the last season where there's been some type of, you've gone through something and it still has a hold on you. And you're waiting for something to come and bring about that change and that release. Oh, yeah. It's within that moment that the seeds were implanted. Something happened and you could have been like, you know what? Moving forward, I'm not doing that. I'm not going through this. Think about those moments. Think about those energies. Because when we say, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not doing that. That's a seed that we're planting. And we keep that energy going. And in order for us not to go through those things anymore, there are challenges, there are cycles that must, take place. Ashe, ashe. Somebody was, their energy, and it definitely must be, physical energy. Somebody was treating you like prey. Thought they had you trapped. Maybe you was going through something with like your landlord or something like that. And, they told you had to leave. And, things just got, was just all over the place. And you didn't know what you were going to do. Well, baby, did your house not come? Ashe. And if it didn't, this baby is on the way. AYIBOBO. This is an abundant time for you. We got 88 out here. This is an abundant time for you. And it's breaking it down for you in cycles. You have a 4, and then it comes together as an 8. Have some patience. Be kinder to yourself. Ashe, ashe. And the energy that's coming through is definitely for a ritual. Take a look in regards to how you do things. This is what they're saying. You've outgrown a way of working spiritually. Ashe, ashe. It's time to take it a step further. You've even outgrown how you practice. If you've been, on the meditational phase, like, I'm going to just ground myself. I'm working on grounding. I'm working on this. I'm working on that. It's time to take it up. So you've been in your root chakra at that point, and it's clear now. Activate it. Move through it. Go into the next cycle and the next phase for you. And there's a lot of blue here and some green, So you're going to have to take your desires, your gifts, your natural abilities, your psychic awareness, the vibrations and energies of it all, your earth sign. So when things are about to happen, you're the first to know. When a volcano is about to go, when the sea is about to get out of control, when the air is like really about to just take off and just do its damn thing. Earth energy, you're the first to know. Hell, it's probably because of you. Take a look back into the spring and see what happened there. Take a look to see what ritual you've done during that time. It's telling you that that's it. It's worked. It's worked. It worked, baby. It worked. But it still needs some energy. It still needs some fuel. You're in labor, baby. Okay? So you're going to need to take your energy. You're going to need to charge up. And you're going to need to push through. Take a look at the words that you were using at that time. Reaffirm yourself. Because you're starting to feel a little bit of anxiety. You're starting to feel a little bit all over the place. You can feel the energy of this new life, this rebirth coming. Let the Scorpio energy come through for you. Some of you could be a Scorpio if you're taking a look at this, even though, or maybe you're a Scorpio taking and you're in love or you're in a relationship with an earth sign. Listen, I'm not here to tell you you shouldn't be in this reading, baby. If you hear it's for a reason. Ashe, ashe. But yeah, Scorpio energy is all about that transformation, that death cycle, that death and that rebirth energy. Ashe, ashe. Whatever ways of thinking or whatever ways that you've been feeling, it's time to free yourself. You're still keeping yourself trapped. This is a moment of connecting for you to strengthen your relationship with your creator, to strengthen your relationship with yourself, with your spirit. And our spirit is quite fiery and emotional and very expressive and communicative. Don't forget, Mercury rocks with Virgo. So this is for all of the earth signs with that Mercury energy, which is going to go into retrograde during your season, during your element. Ashe, the element of earth, during your element. So things are going to slow down. And that's when you're going to need to push through. Just because things are slowing down doesn't mean that you're supposed to slow down. You already move at a slow, steady pace. You're already logical, ashe, analytical, AYIBOBO. But you can't stay stuck there thinking about all the possibilities of the things that just could go wrong, or, putting that energy out there for yourself that, yeah, this is going to go wrong. It always goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can be very pessimistic, earth energy. You can be too focused in on the workings of it all or the not workings of it all. It's time to free yourself from that energy. You probably have air energy in your life. You want to, tap into it, learn, grow. You have beautiful soil. Your finances are stable. And more is on the way. That's what they're saying. Do not allow the challenges of change to have you in a negative space. You want to balance that out. Create a ritual, in regards to that. Take a look at your words. See how your words have grown. See how the words you use have changed. Change is a scary thing for all of us. But it's for us to balance it out for ourselves, to see the beauty in it, to make sure that we're using the correct energy for it. Hiding from it or just staying grounded, not making any movement, that is a decision. No decision is a decision. Beauty is coming your way. For some of us, it's definitely time to move on. There could have been a relationship that has ended. Ashe. Okay. Having the strength to move on. Having a balance. The infinite possibilities. And we have, you know, when you're looking at this sign of infinity, there's that 8, 88, 44, and 88. And then you have 88 and then 88. Amplified energy. So much is coming through. Reaping the benefits abundantly. Earth energy. Push through. Keep your energies up. Keep your vibrations high. Yeah, see? Yansa, oi ya. And then, you know, that's feminine energy with a whole bunch of eggplants, baby. Don't get it twisted. Ashe, ashe. Oshun ain't the only one that got sensuality and sexuality, baby. Come on through. Yemiya, oi ya. Ashe, oba. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Yeah, we got masculine and feminine energy here as well. But we also have the energy of change. Oya is nothing but change, baby. And she is the gate holder for transformation and change. She's dancing on top of a tombstone, bringing the lightning, air energy. Ashe, ashe, air energy, change. So there have been changes. You change your mind on something. And within that change, you're going to have to push through. Low vibration is not just going to let you go. Come on now. It's not going to just let you go. And you can't be stubborn and you can't be defiant about it. You're going to have to, have your armor on and move with it. As the doors and the gates and the portals and the hardships and the roadblocks are being torn down and open for you, you're going to have to see yourself through. All the possibilities of things going wrong needs to be balanced out by all the possibilities of the things going right. But you won't know until you step on it. Dancing. Celebrating your hardships. Celebrating the victories that have come from it. You're not new to this. You're true to this. You know how this goes. Have some fun. Maybe you've been working too hard. You need to balance something out. Something in your life needs to be balanced out. That's what the strength card is all about. Strength isn't always just brute force. Strength is also about vulnerability. Your sensuality, your sexuality, becoming comfortable with who you are sexually. Earth energy, y'all are very passionate, and it's like the overall of all the elements comes through the earth. So embracing the love, even if it's just the love of your career, the love of your life, the love that's in your life, or the love that is about to come into your life. definitely will be bringing some balance with it. Now is a good time to, get the rituals together in on that. If you're working on love, if you're working on finances, if you're working on, the freedom of it all, Ashe, if you got a business deal going, you got a business opportunity prospecting, something needs to be released in order for that energy to come on through. You're going to have to push through. Things are getting into alignment, and it needs you to get into alignment with it. It needs you to be secure and all in on it. You can't waver on this. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out on this. See that? You're going to need to move. You can't be stuck here. You're going to need to free yourself. It's time to go. Ashe. Ashe. You hear that truck? It's time to go. Oya is clearing the way. Ashe. Ashe. This is, and it could be something that it was unexpected. And that shit hurt. Something definitely ended here. It could definitely be a relationship with an empty nest, or maybe your kids are grown now. The last baby is off to college. The last baby signed a lease on her apartment. The last baby signed the lease on the new job. And it's Ashe. Something with going on with the children. Ashe. Ashe. They're moving on. You've done your part. Now the phase of life goes on for you. Maybe you've been a mom for a long time, or maybe you've been a dad for a long time. Y'all could be parents. And then all of a sudden there's no one else to raise. This is a time to embrace that. Yes, I know a lot of people, they get sad. They go through that empty nest syndrome. That's a real thing. Your whole day, your whole night, everything revolved around your children. And it's scary to see them going off into the world. No matter how many kids you have, each one, that emotion and that feeling and that tie, and it's time to let them go. Yeah, school season started. Have some faith and trust. Keep the connection going. The path is clear. Yeah, they too are going to have to experience their own navigation through life and finding the comfort and the stability within themselves along with you. Just because you're letting them go doesn't mean that you're cutting them off. That connection never ends, no matter what. Keep the praying cycles and the energies of, or introduce, and let that be a way of connecting, no matter where you are in the world, whether you're still living under the same roof or not. It's time to take things to the next level. Things are going to the next level for you, as well as your family, your career, even within your relationships, whichever way it's going for you. Everybody isn't going in the same daggone direction, let's be clear. Some cycles are ending and some cycles are beginning, and some cycles are going through the influx of not knowing what to do. Shit is just swirling and you have to make a decision. No matter how you look at it, this is the energy of movement. Ashe, you're thinking about which way to go and what to do. Allow spirit to come through for you. See? What I say? Spirit and then 7 of lights pop out. Allow spirit to come through for you. See, you at the crossroads. Some of you are just swirling. Even when you're, pretty sure. You're more so ready to align yourself to it and make a move, but you just need some clarification. There is a sense of protection that is over you. You are covered. Ask for what you need. Say what you want. Say what you need. And mean what you say. And you're going to have to start aligning yourself that some things are going to have to change. And change doesn't mean that some things have, physically ended every time. Something could have been ended, spiritually between the two. And that brought you closer together. That made you stronger. That made things tighter. You see the I don't know why I just heard the dominance and aggression. You see the fiery energy of both parties. And it's mainly happening because you're starting to see the fire and the spirit of you. Some relationships did not make it. Whether they were romantic, business, however you want to look at it, platonic, some relationships ended. It doesn't mean that it's over. And I'm speaking to the ones, it seems as though there's some real strong feelings in regards to your kids. It's a newness that's coming through. Your relationship is as well as having a rebirth. It's branching out. It's stretching out. Keep them close. Remind them of their faith. Remind them of their commitment and their dedication. They're breaking free. You think they're just going to be out there running amok? This is a new journey for them as well. They're scared. They're nervous as well. Trust me. I know some kids can't wait to be free and go out on their own. But trust and believe you're still going to need your mama. You're still going to want your dad. Trust that. It's going to feel good and it's going to be exciting. And it's the same energy that's being thrown out there. Stay calm. Keep your wits about you. Know that in the energy of earth, you know how to ground. You know when to move. You can feel the energies and the vibrations. Trust that. I'm being told that you've been shown and you should have a clear understanding of what change feels like and knowing when it's coming. You have a sixth sense about that. You get the heads up before the heads up is even heads up. Listen. You do a lot of grounding and a lot of praying and a lot of meditation and a lot of asking and a lot of waiting. Do you know what the signs are when they come through? Do you know what they look like? Ashe. Let's take a look and see what some negative energies. Even though, with this, I don't see that. But clearly, they do. Oh, man. Yeah, see, sloth. Taking a look at negative energies. Eucalyptus can help you with that. You may feel like you don't have the energy or enough strength. Doing energetic work can be very draining within itself, even on the highest of vibrations. Let's be clear. There's a lot of focus and a lot of determination and a lot of energy that it takes to keep yourself balanced out while making no movement. There's a lot of movement that takes place to keep everything flowing and the groundedness of it all. It's a lot of work. And now you may feel as though that now I got to put in some more work. I'm just ready to rest. It's the balance of the physical and the spiritual. You've done a lot of spiritual work. It's time to push through and implement on that action. It's time to see it through. You're almost there. It's right there. You're about to give birth. Eucalyptus can help raise the vibration, raise the energy of it. Ashe, you're feeling a little slothy, or you're feeling like you're drowning in it, they're saying. Ashe, know that you're covered. Healing yourself, giving yourself that nurturing. Use some eucalyptus to counteract, you know. Sometimes, you know, it's not about having a positive and a negative to have things balance out. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire in order for it to balance out. So you got the 4 and the 4 and the 8 and the 8. You got the doubles here. You have to take that energy and change that shit. You have to be the alchemist. Don't think that, you know, some things do not come through the cracks, especially if we're not paying attention to said cracks. So use uplifting scents and energies. Because that transformation, like they're saying, rebirth, freedoms, letting go, moving on, being rock steady in it, having the balance of knowing what strength is and what it looks like, and it happens on all levels for you. And you're being encouraged to, you know, make sure that all elements and all energies and all levels of you are always grounded and rock solid. That's the freedom in it. The freedom that you're looking for. That next level, that next phase is coming through spiritually. Stepping out on faith. Woo. See? Expansion. Yeah, there's a lot of movement. Rock with the kid. There's a lot of movement here, baby. Ashe. Ashe. I just heard boundless energy and abundance coming through. Like, legit, boundless is the key word here. That expansion. Yeah. That expansion. Baby, whatever work and energy you've been putting in, that shit exploded during the Lion Gates portal. And that energy is still coming through for you. It's actually picking up energy. That energy, that expanded energy is having an expansion within itself. Baby, this is about to be like a big bang for you. And this is why you're feeling such energy. And don't like the feeling of feeling everything all over the place. Everything is swirling together. And when it, baby, you'll see the beauty in it then. You'll see the love and the gratitude in it then. You'll be like, oh yeah, that was definitely worth it. Everything that I just went through, yeah. But know that you did not go through it alone. Like I said, graveyard realm, your ancestors was all in on this. Huh? Your prayer warriors was all in on this. Keeping you protected and keeping you covered. You didn't do this alone. Your spirit was rocking with you the whole time, baby. Your ego was rocking with you the whole time. Let's be clear. That balance, you came together. It was like all sources on deck and everybody showed the fuck up. Listen. All for this moment. Moonstone can help keep you connected. And then we got the sun and the moon coming out. It's the balance of it all. The feminine and the masculine coming together. Feminine fertility. Like I said, bunny rabbits. So if you're not trying to get pregnant at this time, baby, now is the time to either make sure that you are protected on that level, and or this would be a good time to do that sexual fasting. Because if it's meant to come through, it's coming through whether you want it to or not. Sometimes, Listen. You may not have as many options as you think you do. You cannot use the pull-out method at this time. Ashe, ashe. Come through. Wear a moonstone to keep you reminded of that. But there, like I said, and there it is again, yet another growth taking place. And attracting new love. Like I said, some relationships have ended. Let moon, no, listen, I was about to say, let new moon come through. Somebody may be in love with the Twilight Saga, and new moon is where it's at. Watch new moon, baby. But yes, moonstone was what I was trying to say. AYIBOBO. Let that come on through. There's definitely some growth here. You're going to need to remain calm, remain focused and centered. If you don't like everything being blown all over the place, don't blow yourself all over the place. That's how you use the energy of your earthliness while needing, and to move. Ashe, ashe. Everybody's going to need to keep their wits about them as they're making these moves. And knowing when to take the proper rest. Knowing when to charge up. Knowing when to stand your ground. Knowing when to give your time to the mind, the body, and the spirit. And the body includes the ego, baby. Let's be clear. You want to entertain all sides, all points of view, and then grounding yourself in it, opening up yourself to spirit, seeking that higher source of your ancestors, spirit guides, Orishas, Lawas, however it is you rock the divine, the source, Ashe, AYIBOBO, Asheo. And once decisions are met, you either accept them and or not. And depending on what you do with the decisions that you make and that have been made, determines the outcome. And you don't mind the hard work. I'm trying to tell you, baby, you're not new to this. You are definitely true to this. Whatever you're going through spiritually, whatever you're going through on a family level, whatever you're going through on a money level, remember how you navigate. See? Let the world go crazy. Let everybody else speed off. Burn up the street with their rubber. That's not you. That's not who you are. You move at a pace that is comfortable and natural for you. Whatever you're going through, you apply those same energies. And just know that they have grown. So you're going to have to tap in and adjust accordingly. You've had an explosion on this level as well. If you feel like you're always starting over, it's because you always start yourself over. You never stay in the movement of the elevation. And yet you want elevation. What you get spiritually, apply physically. What you receive physically, give gratitude via spiritually. Stay connected as a flow. That's staying in the know of cycles of endings and beginnings. You hate starting over. That's what it is. You hate starting over. But once you win it, it's a beautiful thing. This is just a phase of that. You're just in that phase, earth energy. That's all. That's it. You're just in the thick of it. Give yourself some breathing room. Take some time to breathe. You definitely want to work with some eucalyptus. You know, maybe go and get a bunch and put it in the shower and give yourself that spa vapor. Let it get into your system. Let it help clean and cleanse. Get that heaviness up off you. Lighten up your load. Ashe. Ashe. See, beauty. You got to be able to see the beauty in this moment. See the beauty of you. See the beauty in you. Maybe it's time to treat yourself. You've been stacking, stacking, stacking. Go get that lippy. Go get a manicure, a facial, a massage. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just talking about the vapor of it all, like the energies of it all. It's a pampering time for you. Oh, and earth energies, y'all know how to pamper. Here, pamper yourself. Whether you're treating yourself to a service outside or you're getting what you need and doing it at home, beautify yourself, pamper yourself, get some good oils and, make a perfume or buy your perfume, splish splash your favorite perfume, baby. You're going to have to take some time. See the beauty in you. Reconnect to the beauty in you. Oh, and let's be clear. That's just not for the women, Ashe, or the men. This is for everybody. Men like cologne. Men like a good massage, baby. Well, he's going, to the therapist, the masseuse, or getting a therapist and a masseuse because his lady is, on that level. Her feminine energy, baby, is like that. He ain't got to go nowhere. He just got to go home. I'm trying to tell y'all that sensual, sexual energy is definitely up out here, baby. But take some time for you. Maybe, the ritual that is being upgraded to you is doing like bath rituals. Working with flowers and herbs and oils. For some, it could be staying connected or really honing in on the phases of the moon, which rocks with the energies of water. Ashe, your earth energy. Maybe it's time to get to know one of the other elements. Air and water, depending on who you are, could be the very next place to start. Ashe, Ashe, AYIBOBO, Ashe yo. Know that you have guides. You're not alone. You rock solid in your faith. Or maybe it's time to get there. In your spirituality, in your religion, your spirituality and or religion, Ashe, Ashe. You're going to have to see the beauty in this change. You're going to have to see the beauty in this change. Ashe, Ashe. Beautiful things. I mean, abundance on top of abundance on top of abundance on top of abundance, baby. Remember, we saw about 8 eights. The crazy 88s. Watch Kill Bill in regards to the determination that you're going to have to wiggle your big toe, baby. You got to get moving. Now let's get these other piggies moving. You got to get moving. Watch Kill Bill. Ashe, Ashe. AYIBOBO, Ashe yo. Ill thought words, curses, hector spells, negative energy, low vibration across you, your auric, or your aortic field. We warriors out here, baby. Move at your pace, but you got to get moving. Ashe. Balance out the analytical. Step into the emotional sides of things. Get a good understanding of thought. And keeping it of the highest as you can. I know we've been going through cycles for, a very long time, so everything is not just going to happen. But to stay conscious with the subconscious. Allowing those subconscious energies to become conscious is what I'm saying. And when they come through, you don't fight it. Whether it's the good, the bad, the ugly, or the what the fucks. You know that you are strong. You ground yourself. You take a good look at it. You see where it needs to be worked or what changes need to be had. And then you make that move. It's the movement part for you, earth energy. It's time to allow that energy of upness, of that lightness. Get together with some friends. Do something. Even if it's with yourself, do something fun. It has to balance out all the serious and all the heavy. And I know I just heard it's still going to be there when I get back. I know, baby, I know. But you'll have that energy that you need to get through it just by taking a breather. Ashe, ashe. Peace.